Now, because it's you guys, we said, oh, this is about WMD. Women making a difference. So from now on, when you see WMD, I want that to be in your head.
Nice.
Well, let's start with the first slide. This is actually a pretty long journey, and it is about rights. And to be honest, it started off as a journey about freedom of speech. This is Sarah and Angela Grimke. One sister was born in 1792, and the other was born in 1805. They were born and raised in a slave-holding family in South Carolina. And as they grew up, they felt that this whole institution of slavery was wrong. And they became vocal opponents to slavery and were forced to relocate to the north. They became Quakers, and in the Quaker religion, they could, in church, speak as women. But outside of the church, speaking on the topic of abolition, speaking against slavery, it wasn't norm in society. So they're adults in the 1830s. They finally find their voice through newspapers in the North, like The Liberator. And they start writing articles about slavery and condemning slavery and encouraging women of the South to also find their voice and help convince people that slavery is wrong. And then they got feedback. Women writing about slavery, freedom of speech, it was just unheard of. And later on, they actually got death threats. But they persevered. And then the sisters did something really outrageous. They decided to start talking about this right to speak. Women have a right to free speech. Well, was that or was that not true? Their status, our status as women, our status as Negroes in those days, we really weren't full-fledged citizens. And so despite all of this animosity, they continued to say, we have a right to speak.